Hello, I'm Dr. Lori Friedrich, and I'm excited to be teaching your 259B Instructional Technology course this semester. I look forward to getting to know you better as the semester advances. But right now, I would like to begin by showing you around our website. I will be putting this video in the welcome button here where it says start here so you can refer to it at a later date. We'll take a look at the syllabus first of all. So you'll notice on here office and office hours are noted, as well as ways to contact me. Best way, if you're not actually coming in to meet with me, is generally to send a message, an email through Canvas, because I get those all the time. You'll notice that all of our objectives are set up around the ISTE standards. So it's what we should be doing as teachers in order to facilitate students being able to function in this very technology-driven world in which they're asked to live. The three things that I'm going to be asking you to do in this course are going to be reading, creating, and writing. There'll be no textbooks for the course, but I will have blogs, articles, videos, etc. provided each week that you can simply click on, view, and then you're expected to incorporate the main ideas into your responses and your post as you post and reply to student posts in the discussion. You're going to be asked to create a digital project using one of a selected app or websites of your choosing. I always encourage you to look ahead at what your students are going to be studying either this week or next week so that you can create something on a topic you'll actually be teaching and then use that in your teaching. Remember, the final goal is always that then you have students actually creating some of these projects to demonstrate their own learning across the curriculum. So you'll be posting your project by Thursday midnight of each week. And then between Thursday and Sunday at noon, you're going to go in and look at least 2 examples that classmates have done. And then you'll give some feedback. And remember, you again incorporate information from the readings into your feedback as well to give credence to the ideas that you're sharing. And take it beyond, this was good. Actually give hard and concrete evidence based upon research. You'll notice that you're going to have an accountability partner. And this person will be there so that you can help each other if you have questions. They'll check your links. You always need to be able to submit a working link to get full credit. And so Tuesday or Thursday before literacy methods, I encourage you to check that link with your accountability partner. So when you post by midnight Thursday, it's not only works for you who created the project, but it works for others. And I'd like you to embed that link. And I want to show you how to do that. First of all, whatever it is that you're actually creating, I want you to share it. If you can notice on this, you'll always do it in Google Docs so that anyone with the link is able to view it. And so you'll notice here you have the option, you can share a link so anyone could edit, comment, or view. And you just put view. And then when you get that, you'll just copy that link and then you're able to put it and paste that in. Now, I'll show you an example in our website, because the first place you're going to be posting is in the roster. And you'll note that you need to go into your section of the roster. So when you just drag your mouse over each one, at the bottom it'll show which section you're in. So it's section 700, 701, or 702. And so you can find that in your class as well. So if you click on that and open it, then when you go in and you've created your project that you're going to do for this first week, the way that you'll embed it is just as I did. So if you're going to make something with Adobe Spark, or let's say you're going to do something with Google Slides, you can just type the word in, and then when you highlight and you go up on the top, it's taking a while for mine to open, but when I click on the link, that will allow me to insert a link. And I just paste that link and then apply. And so now that becomes a hot link that will go directly into the project instead of putting a great big URL into that location. Also, when you post, you should post so that in one click, we're able to get to your project. 1 week, you're going to be creating an every student response. I'm going to just show you Quizizz. Whatever you use, Kahoot, Quizizz, they all have a place then where once you save it, you must save it, then it will go into a place that says like My Quizzes. And if I wanted to go into one of these, maybe innovative learning spaces, when I get into the one that I've created, you'll notice over here it says share. And when I click that, it gives me that shareable link. So when I copy the link, then I can go back to my document and I can just embed that link again. And so that's a simple way to, if I wanted to put in Quizizz, and then again, I just highlight the word, go up to the link, and I can embed that link. So it works really, really nice. And then when I go to it, I'll show you what happens. Because now you'll notice we can go directly into your quiz instead of having to log in. So I should be able to get right in and see all of your questions without having to log in each time. Your students and your parents are not going to want to be logging in. So we want to get past that step. All right, so again, you always will post your projects by midnight Thursday, and then you'll reply to classmates by noon on Sunday, at least 2 people, and you'll support your post with feedback. All right, grading information is here. Just remembering you always want to submit on time and make sure the links work and that you incorporate information from the readings into what you're posting and replying to fellow students. And then you'll have a calendar, a schedule of what we'll be doing. So you'll notice that each week there will be readings that you simply click on and read, and then it will tell you something that you're going to create and do with that. So on our first week, you have a short blog article and a video and some information about digital tools and strategies to support students' reading and writing. And I think you'll enjoy all of those. Some of the tools that you might use are listed here. So that pretty much goes through what we do on the syllabus. Schedule is just a shortened version of that bottom part I showed you, the roster I showed you. This is where you'll find your section number. So if you're wondering which one you go to, that's it. And then just quickly, I want to show you the resources as well. This is an interactive collaborative Google document, which means I'll continue to add resources, and I would like you to do that as well if you come across great things to share. I want to show you the LPS list of approved apps. Sometimes you'll want to pick things that you know your students can use, and there is a long list of everything that has approval status. And so you can tell the grades that it's approved for. All of these word patterns are approved for those lower levels when we start talking about phonics. And many of the tools that I'm going to have you use are going to be included in there. So that's a good place to start. You can tell what's approved. ReadWriteThink.org is the International Literacy Association site with interactive student activities, and that site will always be there. It's fabulous. Epic Books is one of those approved sites by LPS, and it has over, I think, 15,000 books now for students to access by grade level and interest. So download that on your iPad or the class computer, and you can use it as an individual reading station. It's a free account if you sign up as an educator, so I encourage you to do that. This is our Tech Edge location, short video clips about apps and websites you might use in your teaching. It's a great place to start when you're going to be teaching using technology. The TPACK model is what we're going to be using each time you plan a lesson. So what is my content? How am I going to teach it? And what kind of technology might help students to learn even more? So you can explore those sites a little bit more, and I look forward to seeing you this semester. All the best.